Right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
There we go, kill. 26.
They'll run on first down. Elliott, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
26 yards. That's good for our Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Come to my work.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, 54.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Here we go, kill.
54. Mike 54.
26.
10th carry out for Elliott. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. That's complete to Cobb. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you got to deliver the ball on time.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25. Down 2 touchdowns early.
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Big play there for New England. 48 yards. On first down, Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. With that incompletion, let's play a little game here. We'll call it 2 up, 2 down. Surprising team so far, 2 for the good, 2 for the bad.
All right, let's start with the good. The Buffalo Bills. Did you really think they'd be pressing for first place this deep into the season?
No.
Okay, how about the Carolina Panthers? Start 0-2 with Cam Newton. undefeated without him. How about 2 down? The Atlanta Falcons. I thought they'd press for a playoff spot, and the Los Angeles Chargers.
How about the Browns at 2-4? I thought you'd put them in there.
I didn't expect them to be the team others thought in preseason. I thought they might contend for.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. He's at the 30, 10, for touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these.
And it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On first down, it's Elliott. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Check.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
You didn't want that? You didn't want that? You didn't want that?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Here we go. Wide.
Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All day, dog.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
Mike 54.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. On second down, it's Elliott. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
Coming this way, coming this way.
On third down, Elliott. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You might be getting tired of seeing me.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Check it.
Crunch.
Hey, 16 kick.
The final shot before half for Brady. It's complete. James White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. Well, partner, let's take a quick look ahead to Week 8. A couple of exciting matchups. Carolina at undefeated San Francisco, and then Green Bay and Kansas City on Sunday night. That should be a fun one.
It should be in Green Bay, Kansas City, a rematch of the first ever Super Bowl that was played. Green Bay winning that one in Los Angeles at the Coliseum. But that Carolina-San Francisco game is so intriguing to me because to me it's a battle of defenses. Carolina's defense is playing at a high level. But is anyone playing better defense in San Francisco outside of New England? I would say no.
And then also Seattle and Atlanta. I bring up that game because, gosh, if the Falcons lose, Dan Quinn might not have a job.
Yeah, and that's true, and I hate that because DQ's one of the best guys you're going to meet. And just 2 years ago, his team was in the Super Bowl. But right now, they're 1-6, and if they lose to Seattle, they're facing an open week, and it'll be a heavy discussion and a job referendum on him at that point.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Right there, 54 Mike. I'm going to run you over.
And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On third down, it's Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Let's see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Regular.
To throw, it's Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. First down, here's White. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Wait, 20. Pilot, 64. Wait. 3. Alert.
2nd and 6.
From the 44, Brady. That's complete to White. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
You think you gonna get this? Sugar! You think you gonna get this? Hey, both 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got Sanu. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Well, that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Wait, set. Wait, Eddie. Check. Go on. No, 66.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Go on. No, 66.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Brady. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
One set. Check, Mike. 54.
Bravo.
Mike, 54. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Alpha. 128. Rip.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
All day, baby. All day.
And to give this time to the tailback. The tackle made by Landon Roberts. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Watch the block, motion, pop. Don't take. Spell.
Take four.
Hey, 47.
Check 13.
Kill.
Check 13.
26.
Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like a turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
So
26.
First and 10.
26.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they create some nice space for him.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appered to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Watch the screen. Watch the air.
26.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 35, Patriots 7.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Cowboys take over.
Get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Lawrence Guy showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Elliott. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Running with Elliott. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On first down, it's Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Elliott running right. Fighting through, and he's got space. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.